help you today?
Never fails, the same guy. Hey, Aldo.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, long time. Miss you, man.
Yeah, I miss you too, buddy.
Yeah.
How can I help you today?
Well, Aldo, you know the application that they make me use in the store so I can make some money?
Yeah.
It's not working at all. There's nothing working in it. I don't know how to make money.
I doubt it is the app or the user, but sure. Okay, so sure, I'm going to help you here. So help me, what application are you using right now?
So, well, I thought you would know. It's our application. It's the Orange application.
Orange application?
Yeah.
Like seriously? Orange is our company's color. Every application is orange. So
I
give
told
me
you
like
it's difficult.
like an app name or something.
It's called Rocket Fruit app. It's in orange.
Okay, Rocket Fruit Company is our company's name, for God's sake. Give me the app name.
Although you know I'm not techie and I have no idea, but let me see. Okay. It has a picture of a banana and Rocket Fruit stand. Please say that is it.
Okay, sure. That's the app I'm looking for.
All right.
So help me understand what the problem is now, and
Okay.
I'm going to take notes.
Okay, so you know what the application, I hope, right?
Yeah.
So when I open it, it's missing basically. It's missing the bananas.
Okay.
All right, and it's when I add the total, when I add a kilo of bananas, it's adding a lot of money.
Hold on. You're going too fast for me. So you said the apples are missing, right?
No, bananas. Bananas are missing, Auto, and the
So
total
who
is
took
wrong.
your bananas?
Dude. All right. God help me. Yes, bananas missing picture under the apples. Got it? No?
All right. Let me take notes, man.
All right.
Like seriously.
Auto, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. It looks like I have all the information. I'm going to just finish my notes and I'm going to send it to the developer for them to have a look. All right, so here you would have seen how we have struggled actually to learn what the problem is at the store, right? So it is totally on the mercy of how good Paul explained, and we all know how good he is. And it is also how much I understand his problem, and we take notes. And God knows what the developer is going to understand on my notes by reading it, and what kind of a resolution he's going to provide us. Now, instead of that, now we are going to go ahead and use SOTI's technology and see how things change here, right? So all of you are up for it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch another product of ours called SOTI X-Site, wherein this is an incident management page on SOTI X-Site, wherein this area is where a support tickets is created. When a person calls with his problem, you can write down all the problems here, take notes. So I'm going to enter the incident subject and I'm going to say I can clearly see the screen because I have remote control the screen. I can right off the bat see what's going on his device, which he's holding in his hand in the store. So I can clearly see the banana icon is missing from the application, and I can also see that the mathematics of this particular calculation is also wrong, and it is giving wrong numbers here. So right off the bat, I can understand without even having a word with him, and then I can take a screenshot of this particular page on the device, and I can stick it right there on my incident management. All right, so let's quickly go ahead and show. I'm going to click on that screenshot, and you can see the screenshot is attached right here. So when I send this particular ticket to the developer, he can see the screen, he can see the icon missing, he can see the calculation missing. Do you see this is smart?
This is smart, but
Okay.
I know you're probably gonna call me back asking for some information. I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
So I think we can offer more information to the developers so they can debug faster.
Okay, sure. So I have this, we can also create a video recording of this particular problem. That means we reproduce the problem for the developers to look at. And not only that, we go one notch up where I can record his voice with it and then attach it to the ticket. So why don't we try this? That we go ahead and record, and you also do some kind of a voice dictation on that and explain your problem.
Sounds good. I know you love my voice. So I'm gonna open. Basically, I'm going to my lockdown screen. I'm gonna open my application, and right there, Otto, there is a picture missing under the apple, which is supposed to be banana. And if I add a kilo to the bananas, it's adding about $99 to the total down there. So this is the issue. It's two issues. One, the bananas are missing, and the total is completely wrong.
Okay, sure. So now you have recorded that. Let's stop the recording, and right there you can see that in this particular ticket it'll attach that video recording as well as the voice recording. So now developers have more information, even the walkthrough of that error, what exactly happened at that time, what Paul is facing in the store. Do you think this is enough for the developers, or you want more?
Almost.
Your demands never end, man.
I'm special.
All right.
So I've been told. So we always know that the best way to resolve a problem is via collaboration. All right. To work with someone else and to take notes and whiteboard and so on. So I think we can do better.
Okay, sure. So we have one of the features called annotation. So annotation is nothing but whatever Paul is going to draw on his device. I'm sitting in Delhi on my laptop looking at that screen, and I can draw something on that screen, and we both can see each other's drawing, and we can collaborate on that problem, and then we can also showcase what the problem is. So you want to try that?
Let's do it.
All right. So you go ahead and draw with a lighter pen,
Yep.
and then I'll take a darker pen.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is one sec.
Click.
There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the amazing banana.
That looks like a banana, man.
Otto, I want to see you draw a banana.
It looks like, I don't know what that is.
And then if I add a kilo to the bananas, then it's going to give me a wrong calculation down there.
Okay, so now quickly I'm going to take over, and I'm going to take a darker orange color, and then I'm going to draw a box where I'm going to highlight what exactly the problem is with the calculation, and I'm going to cross it off, and then I'm going to quickly save this screenshot for the developers to look at. All right? Are you satisfied now, buddy?
I think I'm satisfied, and I think this is going to provide the developer a lot more information and less effort and less knowledge knowing on the user side, where I didn't know anything about the platform. I didn't know anything how to explain or how to show. So using such a product will enable the developer to fix the problem in a timely manner. But sometimes that problem could take a long time to fix. It could take weeks or months. By the time Adel takes his mini breaks and sends a ticket to the developer, and the developer gets to it and research and fix the problem and then test it and so on. So what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to show you how to fix problem without doing a lot of development work. So what I'm going to be introducing you to is our rapid app development application called Snap. So with that, I think what I will show you is how I can fix the problems that I have, being a banana or being a total, without a lot of development effort and without any knowledge in development code.
You are a man of many talents. Oh my God, let's see how it goes.
I live to impress.
Okay.
I live to impress. So what I'm going to do here, this is the entry to our SOTI Snap editor. All right. So on the left-hand side, you see widgets. And on the right side, you see the properties of those widgets. So the first problem I have is the missing banana. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically highlight where I'm going to drop that banana. And I'm going to go to the widget area. I'm going to find basically an image holder. All right. Once I get the image holder in there, I'm gonna try to find a picture of the banana and I'm gonna put it in there. Of course, it's not going to be set up correctly. It needs to be resized, needs to be set up, centered, and so on. So I'm gonna go into the properties here on the right, and I'm gonna size it in terms of the left, the right, the top, the bottom, and center it. And that basically fixes my first problem. All right? For the second problem, which was a $99 problem, basically it's a different kind of fixing, because this is what we call event. By event, you do something, you get something. All right? So with the event, I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click on events at the top there. All right? And once it goes in there, I'm going to scroll down to what we call Open Blockly. And what Blockly is basically a bunch of puzzle pieces that we fit together to build an logic for an application. All right? So basically, you drag from the left, you drag to the right, and you build the logic for your application with very, very minimal effort. All right? Now, this is a simple one. Developer can probably fix pretty quick, but for more complex problems, it's a lot easier for someone that doesn't know a lot of coding to fix the problem. So let's go ahead and fix that total issue where it was added $99. So I can see on the second line there, I have $99 as the price of a kilo of bananas. So the way I'm gonna fix it is basically I'm gonna go in to this field, I'm gonna add a decimal to it. So now instead of $99, it's gonna be 99 cents. And that's gonna make more sense. So I'm gonna update that app, I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna preview it to make sure that it looks right and that everything is like the banana is where it should be and the sizing is correct. And then if I add a kilo, it's actually showing 99 cents of bananas. And then it looks good. What I'm going to do now is I'm gonna press publish. And what that will do is basically push within a few seconds that application to all the devices that will have that application.
Wow, Paul, you have impressed me. Now we have to see whether you are good or you're good with SOTI's technology. That we have to figure out later. So with that said, guys, we are going to stop here. We have shown you a little bit of a snapshot of different products. There's too many features that we have in each product. So we are going to limit ourselves to this demo, but we are on the right path for our mission, where we want to go ahead and dominate the mobility market. In today's time, the digitalization we are going through, everything is going mobile. We want to be everywhere on those devices. So having said that, we are catering to the business critical mobility side of the business. You saw in our example of American Airlines, if any of the stages goes wrong and doesn't work, your boarding pass will not get printed. Your baggages will not reach the right destination. So you can ground 6,500 planes on that particular day. So you can see how critical SOTI's technology is in our daily lives. So thank you very much, and I'll call Jessica to the stage.
That was great. Thank you for that very informative, but also pretty entertaining, right? The jacket, everybody like the jacket? Okay. Thanks for that presentation, guys. So next we're gonna talk to you a little bit more about what's in it for you guys. But before we get into that, we wanna talk a little bit about India and the fact that it does hold a very special place in SOTI's heart. We care deeply about building a legacy here. And with top talent and top minds, we can make business mobility and we can take it to endless possibilities. So to give you a little bit of a better idea of our investments in India thus far, we have a great video for you that I'll show, and then I'll be back up on stage.
SOTI's office of Gurugram, India, in the country's emerging tech sector, shines a spotlight on a key strategic market, where the company currently employs over 300 highly skilled people to share in SOTI's next generation mobility and IoT solutions with leading companies. India is on the cusp of a mobility revolution, and Sodi is strategically positioned to support local investments in a growing and evolving sector. Having invested in over $10 million into Gurugram, Sodi's support in the region echoes the Indian government's efforts to encourage the creation of technology solutions.
The office here is really important story because it actually helps us brand Sodi's company here in India. Talent acquisition is a key strategy for us. So when we bring in candidates, when we bring in customers, it really helps sell the Sodi brand here in India.
The integrated Sodi One platform makes mobile and IoT operations simpler, smarter, and more reliable for emergency services, transportation and logistics, field services, retail, and healthcare industries. Working together, when solutions on the platform are designed to reduce the cost, complexity, and downtime related to business-critical mobility. The next generation of the Sodi One platform provides Indian organizations with the tools needed to accelerate their business-critical mobility, including mobile device and IoT management, the ability to remotely diagnose, troubleshoot, and fix tech issues, quickly build custom mobile apps, and gather actionable data insights from mobile devices and IoT endpoints. As mobile and IoT technologies continue to transform nearly every industry sector, Sodi is committed to helping India's leading organizations succeed. The company is dedicated to partnership and innovation and works with customers on the ground to help solve today's biggest mobile and IoT challenges, empowering organizations to get the most out of their mobility investments.
Okay, well, I'm sure by that video you guys can see how invested we are with growing our legacy here in India. Now, I want to welcome to the stage Siddharth Gupta, our Director of People and Culture here in APAC. Sid and I will give you guys some more information on what it's like working with Sodi and also the testing that we're going to be doing.
All right. Thank you, Jess. Good evening, all.
Good.
Are you guys still awake or sleepy? Can I hear a good evening, all?
Good evening.
Very nice, very nice. What a fantastic session from Adil and Paul. And after seeing such a lovely demo, while they actually walked you through the real scenario or a real life scenario with Sodi, I think everybody would be interested to apply and join us, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Now that you have heard everything about our product and our company, I'm sure you want to know what's in it for you.
Yeah? Okay. So we have visited many colleges around the globe over the years. We've been to Canada, England, Ireland, India, and this really fuels our passion to connect with young people and the next generation of tech talent. But you're probably wondering what actually sets us apart. So Sid, can you take us through why Sodi is an employer of choice?
Sure. So from the student perspective, before we tell you what it is like to work at Sodi, why don't we hear from two of our previous interns themselves? Okay. I think do the video.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get the video later. So definitely we have 4 pillars that make Sodi different. Now most of the companies you would hear or you would see that they will actually have these kind of pillars with them, but they don't actually follow to the T like we do. What sets us apart is that we'll make you go through each of these pillars in detail so that you can see it for yourself that how well we are following towards the growth of every person who joins us.
So we'll start with the first pillar, compensation, which I'm sure everybody is very interested in. So our pay for performance philosophy starts right from the time we hire you. We offer freshers a compensation of 7.5 lakhs per year. Additionally, from a benefits perspective, we are proud to offer Mediclaim for you plus 5 dependents for 5 lakhs. And as well, we offer life and accidental coverage twice your compensation. So it's great to know what you get when you come to work with us from a compensation. standpoint. But as young employees going out into the workforce, you guys probably want to build your careers, you want to learn, you want to develop, you want to grow. So Sid, can you tell us what goes beyond our compensation?
Sure. We pay a lot of attention to your potential, and your growth is tied up with our growth as well. So we don't limit your growth to the years of experience or the domain. If you have an opportunity for you and you have the potential to deliver it, we don't restrict your growth to the years of experience. While you start as a fresher with our software engineering team, but you can grow both in the domain of technical as well as management. You can choose the stream you want to excel in your career with SOTI, and that is completely dependent upon how you decided to grow with us. Let's watch the next video and see for yourself that how it is helping the other interns to grow within the system.
You are at the cusp of making the most important decision of your life. Your first job. Are you scared, confused, and excited? I too had the same feelings and apprehension that you are going through right now. Let me introduce you to my dear friends at SOTI who have joined directly from college. Let them tell their story. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
My first encounter with SOTI was the online coding test. There were 3 questions and I had 3 hours to attempt it. I used a variety of online coding platforms for preparation. It was no easy road, but trust me, it was definitely worth the effort. One of the most memorable interviews that I attended was the one with SOTI. The panel ensured that I was comfortable even before the interview. The questions are designed to evaluate how you think critically, logically, and analytically. I would call it more of a friendly, respectful, and intelligent discussion rather than an interview. The whole process, I promise, was very endearing.
The mail finally arrived announcing that I was selected. My first job. In the months leading to our training, the people and culture team was constantly in touch with me. We also had interactions with senior leaders from SOTI who gave us a glimpse into high-end technologies and also their personal stories of growth. Gifts followed. Yes, that too. In the initial 6 weeks of well-rounded training, I was introduced to new design patterns, technologies, and an in-depth walkthrough of the product.
SOTI truly grooms their employees to shoulder larger responsibilities. Also, we get to work with some of the best minds in the industry. I mean, getting mentored by some of the top software architects and developers and learning from them, I consider that experience invaluable.
Though we brainstorm and debate a lot, we are also given the space and time to come up with innovative solutions. And our mentors, they challenge us constantly, not just to learn new technologies, to improve the process